I'm Chris, you're at Pohjala, this is the tap room. This is where customers go to drink the beer that we make, but I'm going to take you to down here where we make the beer that they drink up here. Let's go. Alright, so this is where we start to make the beer. So I'm going to take you through here, and I'm going to answer any questions that you might have, and maybe I won't answer some of them that you have, but I might answer some that you don't have. So let's go, hey? So we're asked a lot, like, how is beer made? This is a very good question, by the way. But first of all, we're going to start off with some water over here. Then we're going to add some malt over here. We're going to get some hops in all of that. And then we'll finish it up with some yeast. Yeah, it kind of does look like a smoothie. And then you feed everything into this giant beer-making contraption that you see right over here. And then you get the beer out at the other end. And then the beer goes here. Now let's go show you the brewery. Why not? We're here anyway. We're here celebrating the 5th anniversary of Bierbrigadier. Casper, you've done an amazing job getting everything going. 5 years is an awesome milestone. We love it. And we were super honored to be as one of our very first tap takeovers internationally over at the Eindhoven location originally. We tried. We don't remember what beers we were pouring there. It was a long night, but probably remember some of you guys. So I hope that you're tuning in as well. And yeah, cheers to you. Cheers to Casper. Cheers to the Bierbrigadier. And cheers to many, many more celebrations like that. Let's go look at the brewery. It's our turn to welcome you there. In our hearts, we are strongly a dark beer craft brewery. We absolutely love barrel-aged beers. We love non-barrel-aged dark things. Imperial porters, Imperial Baltic porters, giant stouts, they're absolutely what we feel in our hearts and love to do. So when you see one from us, then you know that it's got that much dedication and care and love and pride put into it. Basically, we kind of hit the limits of the old brewery out in the foresty area, one of the forest suburbs of Tallinn. We'd hit the limits, the floor was starting to break, which is always a good sign that you kind of need to either fix it or move on up. And we thought, well, you know, we'd like to dream big. We believe in ourselves, so we moved to a bigger place, bit fancier toys that allows us to put in a lot more care and effort into the type of beers we like to make. So we moved up to this place and we love it here. We like to try and brew like one or two new beers every month, along with all of our old favorites, the core range, and sort of long-term projects, collaborations with friends, all that sort of thing. So we could probably do a new beer every week or so, but that would mean that we wouldn't be able to focus on the kind of beers that we like to brew every single day. We like all of our beers, so it kind of feels like fun still brewing them all the time. Yeah, the very first beer we ever brewed was Imperial Baltic Porter, and we are still brewing that to this day. Beyond that, then a lot of the ones that we used to brew, Virmelsid, our classic Estonian IPA, the Mustkuld, the very first porter we ever made, still brewing that. Uus Maailm, New World, still brewing that. And every now and then some old favorites come back as well, like Pime PX or Pime, one of our Imperial stouts. This one is Rye River, one of our new ones, new addition to the core range. It's kind of inspired by Rukirak, one old beer that we used to do, and it's just a sort of love letter to the grain rye, which is really common over here. It's what most bread is made of. So we kind of felt beer is liquid bread, let's make a bready beer. We cannot wait to be right back with you guys in Bierbrigadier. We can't wait to be back with you in the Netherlands. We can't wait to have you over here. We really miss everyone, so lean in for a big hug as soon as we can. And in the meantime, get of a six. Cheers. Absolutely I do. I have a certificate and a license. I'm double qualified. Good fun.